Hey guys, welcome back to From the Ground Up Homestead. This is Mike. We're coming at you from the RV. We are actually staying in the RV. I want to say full time, but this is where most of our stuff stays, but we actually kind of sleep in the car because it's been a little colder than we expected it to be when we moved out. It was still in the negatives, and it was still just too cold to stay in here. The furnace that was already in here didn't work. The fridge in here doesn't work. We don't know about the stove and oven, but we're getting everything taken care of step by step. We'll go through a quick tour of everything that we're doing, and then we are actually going to be making butter with you guys today. So let's do a quick tour of the RV. So we're going to start from the bedroom.
I tried.
The bedroom. Our TV and stuff is messed up, so we got that. That is our furnace. Our new furnace. It is it's the
Mr.
Buddy. Yeah, it is supposed to be good for camping, outdoor activities, such and such. This is the stove.
This one heats the ones up to 250 square feet.
Something like that.
And we only have like 30 square feet. So.
No, we have at the most 200. That's if you count the tail or the pull part of the trailer. And if you consider side to side 10 feet. We got some cabinet space. Like I said, the fridge doesn't work, so we're kind of using that for cabinet space. That's our hole where our furnace was at. We're going to put the Mr. Buddy in there because it still has some oxygen. We're going to leave that. We're actually going to put chicken wire over that hole back there, and then we're going to put chicken wire on the front here just to make sure the cats can't get in there and mess with that. That is our bathroom. We don't use it as a bathroom because, one, it's still too cold to have any water in the tanks and stuff.
Two, your wife is too prissy.
There's more storage. This is where the puppers sleep. They have their own nice little space. Right now we're still kind of figuring out what we need, what we don't need. There's a closet space. We will go outside. Excuse the mess. We are still trying to learn the area. We are just trying to find a good dump site and stuff like that. We are, so for our stove, we got this at Cabela's. It was $100, but nice little burners. It'll fit our cast irons on there just fine. Obviously propane tank. We're thinking about getting a couple more. We're using this as our temporary fridge because, one, it's still cold enough out here to have a cooler. We bought this ice, I want to say Monday. We bought this ice Monday and it's still there. Everything in here is still cold. So we're using that as our fridge for now. I don't know if you can hear in the background, that's our generator running. We do have some water. We tried to buy a pump, but it doesn't fit our water jugs, so we're gonna have to find one that fits. I think this is some more cold food we need to go through and decide if we're keeping it, and so on and so forth. Like I said, excuse the mess. That is our generator. It is pretty loud, but when you're inside the RV, it's not as loud. And like I said, we're still kind of staying in a van. We're hoping tonight will be warm enough that we can stay in the RV. So let's go back and make some butter. Go ahead.
Hi guys, so we're gonna make butter. This is our first time making butter, but in the panic because of the corona, everybody has bought all the butter in all the stores in our area. So.
And we don't do margarine, so.
Yes. So supplies needed. In our case, it's a magic bullet. You need something to mix, because I'm not doing this by hand. You need some heavy cream. Something to put it in when you're done, which can be like saran wrap or whatever. This is just what we have. And a bowl to do your cleaning of the butter, washing the butter, and a spoon, which is outside. So we're going to get that when we go out there to wash the butter. No sense in getting it now.
That's Millie. She wants to be a part.
It's pig. Well, I want you to get off of this stuff. So we're going to pour the cream. Oh, and the cream needs to be at room temperature. You can do it when it's cold, but it's easier at room temperature. So we're going to pour an amount in here. Millie baby. You're not getting any of this. I know it smells good. Now we're going to use the bullet for like 10 years. We're just going to let it keep going until it makes thick substance, and then we'll take it out and do our next step from there. Years of letting this run. We went past the whipped cream stage, past the puffy stage, and into the stage where we have this solid thing and lots of buttermilk. So we're going to pour the buttermilk out as best we can into this jar of buttermilk. Now we're going to add this to this bowl here. It looks like ice cream now. So step 2 is to take this bowl of ice cream and knead it. So we're going to knead and squish and knead and squish and make a huge mess. I'm really good at that. So that we can pour out even more buttermilk. We're just going to keep kneading away on it for a while until we've got out all the buttermilk that we think we can get out, and then we're going to wash it at that point to get out all the rest of the buttermilk. But see how it's still like super sloshy? No need to wash it yet because this is just obvious stuff that we can get out. Millie, you're drooling. Really want this butter, huh? Not getting any. Just keep kneading. So we have this beautiful little ball of butter. Okay, so we've got out the majority of the buttermilk. And it's got this beautiful consistency here. So now the next step would be taking it outside. You could do it in your kitchen. We don't have a kitchen, so we're going to do it outside. And we're going to pour cold water into it, which thankfully we have an abundance of. And we're going to use that to wash all the buttermilk out of this. And then when that's all done, it's going to go in its little jar. And we will have created butter. And then so the next step is we're going to add a small bit of water. Just a bit, like a couple tablespoons. See if Michael can do this one-handed. Good. Now we're going to do the kneading thing again. The idea here is to get to the point where there's clean water. See, this is super cloudy still, so that's not okay yet. So, knead it around, mix it around, washing all the buttermilk out of our butter. And then we're going to pour it out onto whomever is standing underneath us.
Pour it all out.
I'm gonna. And then we're gonna add some more water. And we're gonna do this as many times as is necessary to get clear water. And then we'll be done. Well, see, that's already much clearer.
She says as it starts to get really cloudy again.
Millie, get back over here.
We've only got like 2 minutes left.
I'll get Millie over here. Oh, there she is. Okay. Okay.
Still more in there.
I wonder if you took this and put it in with cold water back in the bullet, it would wash it for you.
I don't know. Would it ever be whipped too much?
I think so. I mean, people buy whipped butter. Let me rephrase that. I buy whipped butter.
No. Stop begging.
I'm not gonna. So we washed the butter until we got this hard little rock of butter that was so hard that I couldn't even do anything to it. So I put it back in the blender, thinking I could soften it up a little bit, which worked great for this top layer, as you can see. It, however, did not work great for the whole thing because it was so hard. I don't know if that's because it's cold, or because Michael got too much of the buttermilk out because he's a beast, or what, but what we have created here is a butter rock that's going to shred any toast you put on it, decimate pancakes, and probably only be good for cooking. Oh, there it goes. Bye-bye. But we're going to put it in this jar anyway because it is the only thing that we have options for. Until people get over themselves and stop buying weird shit at the store. I can't get it out of the jar. God. Yes, you can have that damn piece of butter. Mess. Good girl. Leave it. Thank you. Stir it. Okay. Oh my goodness. This has turned into quite the endeavor. Get in there, you little butter rock. Oops.
I myself think Hannah's just being a little bit of a sissy about it, but
I don't know what you're talking about. I am never been a sissy a day in my life.
How dare you lie to 5 people?
Because those 5 people know me. They know I've never been a sissy a day in my life. Okay, butter. Voila! We made butter rocks. Yay!
So, it just goes to show, even 2 people in an RV trailer running off of a generator with a magic bullet and some bowls and
a jar. But you could put it in saran wrap. We're
Yeah.
just fancy like this, as you can see.
primitive stuff.
Now we have a jar of buttermilk and a jar of butter. Look at us go.
With primitive stuff, we are able to make butter, so that just goes to show you guys can do it too. We don't have to rely on big stores and stuff like that, so
Except to buy your cream.
that's only because we don't have cows yet.
Maybe next week we'll make bread when everyone buys all the bread.
So we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Bye.